Self hate is an intensely self destructive emotion, and there is often a story behind it. When you journal your emotions and thoughts, you stop fighting the feeling and start understanding where it's coming from. You could even investigate your inner world with curiosity instead of judgment. So, start by writing exactly what your inner critic is saying. Ask yourself, what are you feeling right here and now? And why are you saying all of these negative things about yourself? And what triggered you to feel this way? And what emotions came first? And as you write, you become the observer of your emotions instead of being consumed by self hate. And slow your thoughts down by writing about any belief systems that you're holding on, um, about yourself. Ask yourself, why do I believe this negative thing about myself? What evidence do I have? What emotions and thoughts are underneath? And why are you assuming this about yourself? Journaling creates enough space for you to investigate your thoughts instead of immediately becoming them. And as you journal, you will start to notice recurring patterns consistently. And you'll start to realize there is a connection between your past and your present moment. And as you write about why you criticize yourself and when you started criticizing yourself in your past, and what situation consistently triggered these thoughts, and what beliefs keep repeating, you start to recognize these familiar patterns that are not so random, and you start to realize that these patterns kept happening for many years. And explore where these beliefs began. Remember where it's all coming from, and ask yourself, when did you start saying this to yourself for the first time, and who made you feel this way, and whose voice does your inner critic sound more like, and what experiences taught you to see yourself this way. And writing helps you understand that many painful beliefs were learned over time. Sometimes your journal reveals that beneath self hate there is so much grief, fear, loneliness, or deep need for love and acceptance. There are so many emotional needs that were not met that contributed to your self hate. And you need to write about your emotional needs, and what need isn't being met, and what part of you feels hurt, rejected, and unseen, and what are you longing to receive by hating yourself. So hating yourself is a form of getting your emotional needs met. And if you become clear about what exactly you need, you start to give meeting that need in a much more healthier way instead of hating yourself. And practice responding to your self-hate differently, and ask that self-hateful part of you, what does this part of you need to hear? What would compassion sound like right now? Like, give yourself the empathy, give yourself the compassion and the gentleness, even towards the most hateful part of you. Ask this part of you how he or she was wounded, and become aware of what this part of you is trying to communicate with you. And the more you understand it, the more you gain control over this self-hateful behaviors. And you don't need to spend the rest of your life believing these hurtful things about you. So I did prepare a 12-week program to break this exact pattern. And you'll be learning a lot of practical tools to build self-compassion over time and break free from the cycle of shame, guilt, and self-criticism. Heal old wounds and develop a kinder relationship with yourself. Boost your self esteem and confidence from inside out. The link to join is in the description and pinned comment. I'm looking forward to supporting you on your healing journey.